Hey guys, this is Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware, trying to figure out this streaming thing because there's some weird stuff YouTube does now, but that's okay. We have got us some live hockey here. Hey, Robbie is in the chat, and I'm throwing this together. I haven't played this game in like a year, but Rob has not been introduced to Marvin as of yet. So we have got Marvin. Tom Usher, how's it going? Glad you could make it into the chat. We are going to try and pull off some strat-o-matic hockey. So that way, Rob is going to be able to be introduced to Marvin the Zamboni guy. So, Lord, where to begin? Been a while. All right. He's right there. Stewie is doing okay, Devin, but he's feeling a little under the weather, so he's not going to be playing the music too much, so I'll be doing that myself, I think. All right, Marvin, get your lush butt off the ice. We're done. You don't need to do any more work. You're good. All right, here we go. Cards and dice strat hockey. This is it. Face off. Oh, and we use fast action cards for the timing, and we will show that as we go. Flip them onto here. You'll be able to see them. There were very small ones. I mean, bigger ones, easier to handle. So let's just go ahead and do this. Poor Stewie. He'll be all right, though. Don't worry about Stewie. All righty, face off. 13. That is going to be left wing, Woody Dumart. Doink. All righty, let's see. Fast action cards. Visitor, opponent, defense, 13. Got to remember how to do this. 13, outside shot. So Dumart has an outside shot. 8, outside shot, X, rebound. I got the cards facing the wrong way. Any player with defense rating 2 or more. And that's going to be, well, we'll start over here. Defense 2, we'll say Toe Blake has the rebound. We keep timing with the fast action cards. Go through 30 fast action cards. It's a period. All righty. 8. Well, no, fast action card. Duh. Been a while, sorry guys. Outside shot for center, so he dishes it over to Elmer Locke. Locke is taking a shot on Frank Brimsick. 8, that is outside. Rebound, possible deflection. We'll go with the rebound. Defensive left defenseman. If defensive rating is 2 or more, and it is a 3, Murray Henderson comes up with it. He's going to bring it up the ice. Loose puck, possible breakaway. How do we do the breakaway? Here's how we do the breakaways. Right defenseman. If breakaway penetration rating is 4, it's a 2. Left defenseman, it is a 2. If not, lose a puck to opponent. So not a breakaway. Roger Leger comes up with it. Loose puck, outside shot for opponent. So Murray Henderson with an outside shot on Dernan. That's a 3. Loses to defensive right defenseman Leger. And Montreal brings it back up the ice. Opponent defense 12. Takes the puck away. So Henderson, back and forth the teams go. Passing L. That's going to be loses the puck to the left wing. Tony Blake, Montreal. Passing L, inside shot, any great pass. So inside shot, we're going to say, and I don't remember the great pass, we're just going to play this out. Coming up in a second here, Noah. So we're going to say he gets to pass off to Rocket Richard. Inside shot. 11, goal 1 to 13. We rolled an 18. It is not. So we're going to have a rebound situation. Richard misses the shot on Brimsick. Rebound defensive right defenseman. That'll be Pat Egan of Boston. He's going to bring it back up the ice. Opponent defense 14. And Reardon takes the puck away from Montreal. Fast action cards move this game right along, guys. Outside shot for right wing. That's going to be Rocket Richard. Taking aim at Brimzik. 8. That is going to be a rebound. Defense, any player. It's going to go to Milt Schmidt, center for the Bruins. He is bringing it up the ice. Inside shot for any player. He takes it himself. Rolls an 8. Nope, that's going to be another rebound. Defensive left wing, if defense rating is 2 or more, and it is a 5. So that's going to be Ken Reardon for the Bruins. And we've come to a forward line change. All right, so we'll do the line change here in just a moment. All the forward lines. Let's see who we got in the chat. More have joined. Noah Dempsey, Chris, my hockey board game is coming along fine. I've added to the rule book, but some more changes need to be made yet. Didn't get much time to work on it last week, though. I was very busy. Noah, that's totally cool. He's working on a hockey game. We're going to check it out. If anytime you even want to get together and like hang out or Skype or something, and we can do it, but take your time, get it together where you think it is, and then if I have any questions, man, I'll fire them back to you. So Noah Dempsey's working on a hockey game. Rob is here. Yes. Yes, absolutely. And Don Heston. Don, glad you could make it, man, for a little bit of March hockey here in Delaware. Forward line changes. Let's get right to it. Montreal, we need left, center, and right. Okay, that's good. Left, center, and right wing. So that's going to bring in George Allen, Billy Ray, and Leo Gravel. And for Baston, that's going to bring in Joe Carveth for Bobby Bauer. Yeah, this is the Kraut line, if I recall correctly. Milt Schmidt is coming out. Kraut line is leaving the game. Bill Cowley is coming in, and Woody Dumart is leaving. Bev Gittelen is coming in for Boston on the left side. Okay, here we go. Ready to go. Defensive line change coming up in a wee little bit. All right, let's have ourselves a face-off, scoreless game. And 3, that is going to be home team. Left defenseman Ken Reardon comes up with the puck. He's bringing it up the ice. Opponent defense 14. Outside shot for Reardon. And he rolls a 2. Goalie rating, shot on Brimzik. A 9. Goal, Reardon. Outside shot. Hits the goal. Defenseman. Let me jot this down. Reardon. Left defenseman 1. Goal. Brimzik. Not going to worry about shots on goal and stuff like that. Just basic stuff. But got to have some stats. Boston, Montreal, 1 goal for Montreal in the first period. Nearly halfway through the first period. Each of these cards takes about 40 seconds or so. There's your horn, sports time machine. All right, here we go. And we've got a face-off at center ice. Cowley and Ray again across from each other, 18. And this is going to go to Carveth, right winger for Boston. Opponent defense 13, and that's going to be an outside shot for Carveth. Let's see what he's got. Taking aim on Durham 4, and that is going to be deflected. Defensive left defenseman Reardon is going to come up with it. Loose puck, outside shot for opponent. Egan gets to hone in on Durnan. Rolls an 11, nope, and Reardon is going to come up with it on the rebound. Opponent defense 13, outside shot for Reardon. Looking at Brimzik again. 9, no, defensive left wing comes up with it. That's going to be Bep Gittelen. Passing L, that's going to be he loses the puck. Left winger George Allen comes up with it. And we come to a defensive line change. That's 10 minutes left to go in the first period. So let's change the defensive pairs out. Ken Reardon comes out. as does Roger Leager. See, Rob, we all butcher hockey names. Glenn Harmon comes in, left defenseman, and Emile Bouchard, right defenseman. And for Boston, Pat Egan's going to come out for Jack Crawford. And Babe Pratt is going to come in for Murray Henderson. All right, here we go. At about the 6 minute and 40-second mark to go here in the first period. All right. Yeah, my horn's nothing as cool as yours, Rob. Whatever. You're so cool, and I'm so not. Now I'm going to cry. Marvin, sweep out Rob. Get him, Marvin. You drunk Zamboni bastard. See, Rob, that's Marvin right there. He's a lush. He just like runs over the players. You know, he's got a drinking problem. We don't judge. Get Mel, Marvin. Get off the ice. All right, here we go. Here we go. Finishing up first period. We need a face-off. Face-off is going to be 16, visitor right defenseman. That's going to be Crawford for Boston. He's going to bring the puck up the ice, passing. K, inside shot for Cowley, the center. Taking aim on Durham, 10. Nope, deflects it out to George Allen, left winger. He's going to bring it up the ice for Montreal. Opposing defensive players, penalty rating. 2-minute penalty. Carveth is going to be in the box. He's going to be in the box. All righty, so let's get the shorthanded teams out. Let's see. Who do we have here? We have for Boston, Smith, Reardon, Henderson, and Crawford. Smith, Reardon. Crawford stays in. We'll put you guys back in a second. Doink. A lot of changing for just 1 or 2 minutes worth, you know. Let's see. Reardon is right wing. Don Smith is over here. Left wing. I remember 2 lines are on. And is it Henderson? Yeah, Henderson left defense. Over here for these guys. They have Blake, Locke, and Richard. And it might be easier just to do it this way. Reardon and Leager. Okay, so we're going to bring these guys just out like this. I'll just stand on top, no problem. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Doink. And Carveth is the bad boy. He's the bad boy. He's in the box. All right. Face off. No, we do power plays. That's right. Okay, here we go. Power play chart. We roll an 8. And that is going to be, if left wing is 3 or more, Blake is a 4. If he is 3 or more, then we have outside shot center and inside shot any player. So Elmer Locke has taken an outside shot first. 7, that is going to be deflected. Inside shot any player. Rocket Richard. The 9, that is deflected. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3 cards for 2 minutes on the power play. Now we get lined back up and ready for the face-off. All right, give me a sec there. See, I haven't played this game in a couple of years. So it's taking a little bit of time to get back used to it. Forward line change coming up. I have those in the right order. Okay. Reardon. Not sure where we've got him. He goes there. He goes there. Left wing, center, right wing. They'll be coming in. Bauer is out, so it's Schmidt, him. Okay. Henderson goes with Egan. Carvath goes right here. All right, I think I've got it. Yeah, it's been a while since I played. I used to have a system for doing penalties quickly, and I don't really remember how to do it, but that's okay. We're busting through this. Here we go. Face off coming up. No power play goals for Montreal. On the face off, looks like it is going to go to Bep Gitlin for Boston. And forward line change, just like that. All righty. So Murph Chamberlain is coming in for George Allen. Ken Mosdell is going to be coming in for Billy Ray. And Jim Peters coming in right wing for Leo Gravel. And that's Montreal. For Boston, Terry Reardon, right winger, coming in for Carveth. Bad boy. Dan Gallagher coming in at center for Bill Cowley. I will check out the chat here in a moment because we are 10 fast action cards from the end of the first period. Bep Gitlin is going out. Bruins third line, all right, left winger Kenny Smith is coming in. Boston and Montreal, Al, Ken, guys, hockey, here we go, face off. Now we're at the 640 mark. Okay, 2, that is going to go to Jim Peters for Boston. Passing K, loses the puck to the right wing. Terry Reardon for Boston comes up with it. Peters is Montreal. Loses puck. Outside shot for Murph Chamberlain. Takes aim on Brimzik. 3. Goes to the goalie card. Brimzik. 9. It's a goal. Chamberlain scores a second goal for Montreal. Chamberlain. Left wing 3. Goal. So, boom, that is 2 goals in the first period for the Canadiens. And here we go with a face-off. We'll make sure we can see stuff here. 17, visitor left wing. That's going to be Kenny Smith for Boston. He's going to come up with it. Brings the puck up the ice, loses the puck. Outside shot for Peters, Montreal. 8, and that's going to be a rebound. Offensive left defenseman, offensive rating 3 or more. That's going to be Harmon. His offense rating is 1. If not, opponent has control. So Kenny Smith, Boston, is going to come up with the puck. Outside shot for right wing. So Terry Reardon is going to be taking aim at Durnan. 7, that is deflected. Defensive choice. So we're going to say Glenn Harmon is going to come up with that one. He's going second pair left defenseman. He's going to bring it up the ice. Loose puck possible. Breakaway. Right wing breakaway. If his rating is 3 or more, it is 3. Breakaway for Peters. Let us see what we have here for Montreal. Rolls a 6. Loses the puck to Gallinger. Center for the Bruins. We're coming close. Passing J for visitors. Inside shot for Terry Reardon. 7. That is going to be deflected out to the defensive left wing. Murph Chamberlain for the Canadiens. 3 cards left here. Passing L. Loses the puck. Kenny Smith, Boston, comes up with it. 2 to go. Loses the puck. Outside shot for opponent Jim Peters. He's going to take a crack at Brimzik. 8, and that's going to be a rebound. Rebound defense. Any player with defense rating of 4. And that looks like it's going to be Jack Crawford is going to come up with it. 2 cards left. Loses puck. Outside shot for right defenseman. Emile Bouchard taking aim at Brimzik. 7. Loses it to the defensive right wing, Terry Reardon. Outside shot for left wing. Kenny Smith gets a chance to round out the first period. 10. No, it is deflected by Durnan, and that's the end of the first period. So right there. 2-0 Canadiens after the first period. All righty. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to reset. Because I remember this. I always forget to reset the fast action cards. So let me do that before I change the players. Sorry, Rob. Dear Lord. You're so needy. Ah, goodness. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward lines change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense pair change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward lines change, and the rest of the cards. That's how we time each period. Yes, I forgot my horn, Rob. Jeez. I will leave the split deck there. That's fine. Let's go ahead and change our lines back around. Defenseman first, then the forward lines. So that way they're still in order. Okay. Front line for the first line for Montreal comes out. First line is going to come out for Boston as well. The Kraut line there, Al. Tony Blake, Elmer Locke, and Rocket Richard across the front with Reardon and Leger in the back. Let's pick up Bruins. Is Delaware really a state? Actually, it depends on where you're from, because if you're from Ohio, Delaware is a city, and everybody in my high school thought I was just moving to Delaware, Ohio. So they're like, oh, you can come back and visit on the weekends, can't you? I'm like, no, not that Delaware. All right, the Kraut line for Boston is out. Bobby Bauer, Milt Schmidt, Woody Dumart, and we have Pat Egan and Murray Henderson, defensemen. Guys, are we ready for period 2? Are we ready for period 2? 2-0 Montreal Canadiens. Let's have ourselves a face-off. Oh, yeah, we got to have the Zamboni guy. Go ahead, Marvin. Clean up the ice. Clean up the ice. That's it. Yep. Turn around. Clean up the ice. See, he's been driving it backwards. Now he's driving it right. All right. Get off the ice, you lush. Here we go. Face off. 2. That is going to be home. Right wing. Rocket Richard bringing the puck up the ice. Opposing defensive players. That's 2-minute penalty for Dumart. And actually, since he's left wing, we're just going to leave these guys on. It's a little quicker that way. It's just the way it's going to be. First lines are on. They're probably the ones we want. So let us see what our penalty is going to be. We flip 3 of these for 2 minutes of timing, 40 seconds each. Number 3, if left defense is a 4, shorthanded team. If left defense is a 4, and in parentheses, he is a 4. Breakaway left wing for the shorthanded team, and then 1 shot, inside shot, any player. So left wing breakaway. Wow, shorthanded goal possibly for Boston here. Breakaway right wing. If breakaway is 2 or more and it's a 4, yes, so he gets. Oh, no, it's an automatic breakaway. I don't flip a card. Automatic breakaway for Milt Schmidt. Rolls a 6, and that is deflected away. Okay. Inside shot for Rocket Richard. 11, and goal 1 through 13. Richard with a goal. Richard is right wing 1 goal. 3-0 Montreal. Montreal was 34-16-10 in 1946-47 season with 68 points. The Boston Bruins 26-23-11 with 63 points in the 46-47 season. The original 6. This is 2 of those teams. All right, let's go ahead and bring this back in and get going. Dumart back on the ice. Got ourselves a face-off. That's going to be 12. Visitor, any player, and Dumart is going to take it. He's bringing it up the ice. Opposing defense players penalty rating A, B, or C. Penalty is B. 2-minute penalty on Rocket Richard. All righty, let's see what we've got for a power play here. I actually have the shorthanded lines and power play lines for each team. This is just quicker. 20. So if all 4 rated defensive players. If they're all 4 rated, 2, 3, 3, and 3, no. If 3 or less are 4 rated, 3 are. No shots. No shots at all. Flip 3 cards, put them back on the ice. I don't think I've ever rolled a 20 on a power play before. And just so you know what happens with the power plays, for those of you who are not familiar, you have this little chart right here. You're rolling a D20. You have face-offs here. Penetration ratings, depending on if their penetration rating is, you roll to see if they penetrate. And I forgot to do that. We're going to have to do that. Intimidation, I think, is advanced face-off. And this is the power play. This is your 1 through 20 roll. Then it gives you conditions. And depending on which condition on each roll, it tells you what succession of shots to take. Just so you know that. And it's been a while. Forgot about penetration. All right. So here we go. We have a face-off. 1 home team, left wing, Toe Blake. IDJ is in here. Southpaw, how is it going? Toe Blake, Montreal is bringing it up the ice. Outside shot for Elmer Locke. Here we go. He's taking aim on Brimzik. 9, that is deflected away. Defensive right wing, Bobby Bauer is going to come up with it. He brings it up the ice, loses the puck. Possible breakaway. Now we flip the card. Right wing or center. If breakaway penetration rating is 2 or more, it is a 4. So he takes a breakaway shot on Durnan. Here we go. Boston with a chance. Goalie rating on Durnan. Rolls a 6 goal. Schmidt with a goal for Boston. The Kraut Line scores. Schmidt. He is center. First line. Got a goal. Not worrying about assists. Just doing this quick as I can. Durnan gives up a goal. That is 1 there, 1 there. 3-1 Montreal. And we have got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a line change coming up right there. Let's go ahead and change the forward lines. Then we'll hit the face-off. All righty. Toe Blake, Elmer Locke, and Rocket Richard come off the ice. George Allen, left winger for the Canadiens. Billy Ray and Leo Gravel come in. And the Kraut Line cycles out for the Bruins. And that's going to bring in Bad Boy Joe Carveth, Bill Cowley, and Bep Gidlin. Okay, here we go. Face off, 1340. It is 3-1. That is correct. That is the score, 3-1. Why not do it this way? 3-1. Now I need something else to mark that. How am I going to do that? I need something to mark it with. I think a magic marker cap will be just perfect. It's not going to stand. I'm using my control indicator here. Yeah, get out another die. You got plenty of them right here handy. Perfect. Boom. There we go. That's called being prepared after you finally remember that you're the prepared kind of guy. Face off. 7 home team, left defenseman. So that's going to be Kenny Reardon. He's going to come up with the puck. He brings it up the ice, loses the puck. Outside shot for Bep Gidlin for Boston. Takes aim on Durnan. 5. That's deflected. Any player, we're going to say Gravel comes up with it. Inside shot for any player. He gets it to center Ray. Taking aim on Brimzik with a 5 inside shot. Nope. It is deflected. Defensive choice. Cowley is going to come up with it. He's going to bring it up the ice. Inside shot for any player. He's going to take it himself. 10. Deflected away. Defensive left winger George Allen for the Canadiens. Opponent defense 13. And Carveth takes the puck away. Outside shot for Cowley. 6, deflected away. We're going to say Billy Ray comes up with that one. And we have come to the 10-minute mark. Defensive pair change. So let's do that real quick. Montreal, Reardon, and Leger are coming out, and Harmon and Emile Bouchard are taking their place. Pat Egan for the Bruins and Murray Henderson are coming out. They're being replaced by Jack Crawford and Babe Pratt. Okay, here we go. Face off. 15. Let us see. 15 is visitor left defenseman Glenn Harmon. For Montreal, visitor left defenseman Babe Pratt. Sorry about that. Brings it up the ice, posing penalty A, B, C, and D. So Bouchard, Montreal has a penalty called on him. Allen plays defense, so we'll put him there, and we'll move Ray over here. Okay, let's roll to see what our special team situation is. 11. If defense right wing is defensive rated 3 or more, and he's rated a 2. So if it's 2 or less, we have 3 shots. First is an outside shot for the left defenseman, which is Babe Pratt. 8. That is a rebound and possible deflected, but that does not go in. Second is going to be outside shot for left wing, Bep Gedlin for Boston. They need to get this power play. They need to score a goal. 6. That is deflected away to Allen. And the final shot coming up is going to be inside shot for Bill Cowley, center. See if he can make this happen. Rolls as 7. It is deflected away, so nothing comes of the power play. All right, let's get everybody back where they belong. I believe Allen was over there. Ray was here. So that means Bouchard, right defenseman. Okay, we got it. Cool. Here we go with the face-off. Don Cuss was in the chat. I want to catch up with the chat here in just a second. Few things to discuss. Nearing the end of the second period, face-off, 5 home, left wing. George Allen takes possession of the puck, loses the puck, outside shot for left defenseman Babe Pratt. Boston would like to get a second goal, but that is deflected away. Durham blocks it out to Leo Gravel, and we've got a forward lines change. So let's go ahead and do that and then finish the second period here. Your score, Montreal Canadiens 3, Boston Bruins 1. Bruins have not been able to capitalize on the power play yet, and that may prove to be their undoing because the Canadiens are rolling. The Kraut line is no match for Rocket, Richard, and company thus far. Murph Chamberlain, Ken Mosdell, and Jim Peters coming in for the Canadiens. Carvath, Cowley, and Giddelen are being replaced on Boston's side of the ice by Terry Reardon, Don Gallinger in the middle, and Kenny Smith on the left side. And IDJ is here. That's right. Yeah, we're going to try to blast through this game quick as we can. I might talk for a couple of minutes. But this was because Rob had never met Marvin. And as long as it's been since I played, I'm sure there's a few of you that haven't met Marvin. So that's why I whipped this game together at the last second real quick. Because, you know, you have to experience our buddy Marvin, the drunk Zamboni guy. He is a staple of strat-o-matic Delaware. Dominic DeShalis, how's it going, man? Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. I want to catch up with the chat here in just a second. Here we go. We are doing a face-off. About 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second period. 3-1 Montreal. Face-off is home team left defenseman. That's going to be Glenn Harmon. He's got possession of the face-off. He's bringing it up, and we have penalty D. So the defenseman takes puck away, has outside shot only. Crawford cannot penetrate. Here we go. He's got an 11, and that is deflected away to any defensive player. Jim Peters is going to come up with it for Montreal. Passing L, loses the puck to the center. Gallinger for Boston. Brings it back around the ice, passing L, inside shot, any great pass. So inside shot is going to be Kenny Smith. Taking aim at Durham, 5. It is deflected away. I will say Murph Chamberlain comes up with it for Montreal. The Canadiens come up the ice, loses a puck. Outside shot for Jack Crawford. His penetration is 1. He's going to take the outside shot. See, I'm remembering the game now. 3, loses to left defenseman Emile Bouchard. And Emile Bouchard passing L. Loses the puck to right wing. Terry Reardon. Reardon passing J. Inside shot for left wing. Kenny Smith. That is a 7. It is deflected away. Defensive right defenseman Emile Bouchard comes up with it. Just a few cards left here in the second period. Loses the puck. Outside shot for Babe Pratt, the opponent. Penetration is 3. He needs 1 through 11 to penetrate. He's going to do that. Rolls a 20. Bouchard is going to come up with it again. Possible breakaway, and that's going to be left defenseman Glenn Harmon on a breakaway for the Canadiens. 8. And we had is deflected away by Brimzik. Rebound, offense. Any player with offense rating of 4. I'm going to say Murph Chamberlain comes up with it. The next to last card, loses puck. Possible breakaway again. Come here, card. Right defenseman, which is going to be Bouchard. He's got a breakaway shot on Brimzik. 4. Deflected away. Defensive left wing, Kenny Smith. Final card of the period. Outside shot for right wing, Terry Reardon with a chance to get within 1. 7. It is deflected away by Durnan. And there goes the horn at the end of the second period. Let's catch up with the chat for a moment, because there be's peoples here. Let us see. Don Cuss is in. Fantastic. Glad you can make it, brother. IDJ has joined the group. Southpaw, Kenny Castro, Don Heston, Robbie Wartburg. We've got a few guys here. Let's see. Sports Time Machine Mike, what's up, brother? Doody. Kenny Castro, yes, sir. A lifetime in this hobby. You got that right. And I don't even have a lifetime in this hobby yet. I've got away from it from a long time, but dude, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm back, really. Let's see. There was a question. Yeah, Don Cuss. I'd like to watch you do this with super advanced rules. I really need to sit down and go over the rules and learn them, not for any other reason than to do some tutorial videos. As far as playing, I will see. I'll probably stick with basic because I learned how to play Sad V for baseball. And I love playing Sad V for baseball, but it takes so long for videos. Basic really just works for a quicker game. But yeah, I do need to sit down and I need to work out the rules so I can make some videos, definitely. IDJ says later tonight he's going to be running Inside the Whole Golf Game, so make sure you check it out after this video. Go to IDJ's. I'm not going to be much longer, maybe another 15 minutes, 20 tops. But yeah, Robbie, this is strat-o-matic cards and dice hockey, man. Dominic the Cellist, thanks for coming in again. Al Red Sox fan, fantastic friend of the channel. Definitely check out Al's channel as well as IDJ's. Everybody else that I've mentioned, Sports Time Machine. Ken, I've been thinking about when I'm going to start Dead Ball League 2, and I'm not sure exactly when, but I have been thinking about it. I've really been thinking about it. So don't worry. There's definitely some Dead Ball out there for everybody. Just to ask real quick, because on my screen, it looks like the focus isn't the greatest here. Are you guys able to see stuff decently? I mean, just making sure. That's all. You know, me being like that. Where did I get Marvin? I got Marvin from Amazon for like $6.99. That's where I got Marvin. I got him from Amazon for $6.99. I said, I need a Zamboni guy. I painted the top black and put the logo on it. Cool. All right. Thanks, IDJ. So that's where Marvin came from. And the second he hit the door, man, he had a bottle of Crown Royal in one hand and he had a screwdriver in the other. And he's like, bring me the Zamboni. I got this covered. All right, let's change these lines up, guys. Let's do it. Let's see. What we're going to do this a little bit differently, I think, is you guys are going to go there. I think we are going to start the third period with our second lines. I think that's what we're going to do. So that's going to be there. Defense is there. Okay, yeah. We're going to start the third period with our second forward lines and our second defensive pairs. So that way the big guns are out at the end of the game. That's what we're going to do. Let's see. And Dan Cuss says, once you get comfortable with super advanced rule, solitaire game takes about an hour. I'm retired, so I have all the time in the world. Roll away, brother. See, that's what I want to do. I want to check it out. I mean, if it's not going to be any longer than this and I get used to it, then yeah, I'd probably definitely go with it, because I do love detail in a game as long as it doesn't put it out that much more than the basic. And to be quite fair, super advanced Sad V for baseball isn't that much longer a game than the basic game, only maybe 15 minutes. It's not that much longer. We're doing our line changes. The second forward lines are out, and we have left in the second defensive pairs. The third forward lines will come out with the first forward line change. The first defensive pairs will come out with a defensive line change. And then the first forward lines will be in to finish the game. Let me fix the fast action cards, and we'll hit this third period running, or skating as the case may be. A little bit of simple shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Marvin is a lush. Why can't I fire him? Who the heck is going to fire Marvin, Kenny? Who's going to fire Marvin? Everyone loves Marvin. Besides, I'd lose Stewie, and Stewie's a great musician. Have a tequila, have one. You'll feel a whole lot better than now. Have a tequila, man. Watch out for the worm and wash it down with beer. Have a tequila, man. All right, here we go. Set to go face off starting the third period. 12 going to visitor team, any player. We're going to say Carveth is going to come up with that one. He is bringing the puck up the ice. Outside shot for Billy Ray. He's penetration 4, needs a 13. He gets it. He's taking an inside shot from Montreal. 6 loses it to the defensive center. Bill Cowley for Baston. Opponent defense 12. Ray takes the puck away. Brings it back across the blue line. Opponent defense 13. Outside shot for Ray. Penetration 4. And rolls a 6. He's taking an inside shot, 7, and it's deflected away to Pratt, left defenseman for the Bruins. Outside shot for any player. We're going to give it to Joe Carveth. He needs a 13 or less in order to get penetration for an inside shot. Rolls an 11. Inside shot on Durnan, 7. Loses the puck. Defensive left wing, George Allen comes up with it. He's going to bring it up the ice for Montreal. Passing Jay, inside shot to Billy Ray. Here it comes. 3. Goalie rating. It's a check on Brimzik. He's been rolling that 9 all night. Goal. Billy Ray. He has been rolling. Brimzik has been rolling that 9 all stinking night. Center, second line. Goal. Brimzik gives up another. And the score is Montreal 4. Yeah, Montreal, these guys. Montreal 4, Boston 1. Actually, we'll put it on the centers. How's that? Put it on the goalies. How's that? So Montreal is everybody here. So Montreal 4, Boston 1. All right, we've got a face-off now. Let's see. That is a 10 home right wing. So Leo Gravel is going to come up with that one. Brings it up the ice. Opponent defense 14. Outside shot for Gravel. Penetration is 4. He's going to take a crack at it. 9. He's shooting inside at Brimzik. 9 and loses it to Cowley. Center for the Bruins. He's bringing it back across the middle of the rink. Loses the puck. Outside shot for left defense. Harmon, he's a 2 penetration. He's going to keep it outside. 8, and that's going to be a rebound situation. Defensive right wing. It looks like Joe Carveth is going to come up with it for Boston, brings it up the ice. Loses puck outside shot for right defenseman Emile Bouchard. Penetration 2, he's taking the outside shot. 7, loses the puck, the defensive right wing. Carveth comes up with it again for Boston. Inside shot for any player, gets it inside to Bill Cowley. Here comes the slap. 10, deflected away by Durnan out to left winger George Allen. Allen is going to bring it up the ice for Montreal. Outside shot for the right wing, Leo Gravel. He's got penetration 4. He's trying to stick it inside 20. He loses the puck to Gittelen, and that brings us to the forward line change. All righty. So we have the forward line change. The third forward lines are going to come in for each team. So Allen, Ray, and Gravel for Montreal are being replaced by Chamberlain, Musdell, and Jim Peters. Boston, they're losing Carveth, Bill Cowley, and Bep Gittelen, and they are being replaced by Terry Reardon on the right, Don Gallinger in the center, Kenny Smith on the left. All right, here we go with the face-off. 18, that's going to be visiting team right wing. Terry Reardon is going to come up with it, brings it up the ice initially for Boston, loses the puck, outside shot for Chamberlain, penetration 3. He's going to take the slap from the blue line to goal, 1 through 5. It's a 5. Murph Chamberlain, his second goal of the game. Second goal of the game, 5-1 Montreal. Boston's got a lot of work to do, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Chamberlain with the goal on Brimzik. Here's the face-off. Visitor right wing, Terry Reardon. He's going to bring it up the ice initially for Boston. Opponent defense 13, and Chamberlain takes the puck away. Possible breakaway happening here, and this is going to be, if I can get the card, center. If breakaway is 2 or more, it's only a 1. If not, lose puck to opponent. Terry Reardon for Boston comes up with it. Outside shot for left wing. Smith has penetration 3. He needs 1 through 11. He's going to try to stick his way inside. He loses the puck. Jim Peters comes up with it. Inside shot for any player, gets it to Emile. No, he gets it to Murph Chamberlain, left winger. Lining up inside for a shot on Brimzik. Here comes the deke, and Brimzik deflects it away to Reardon. And we come to the defensive line change. All right, 10 minutes left to go in the third period. 5-1 Montreal. And first defensive pairs are coming in. Harmon and Bouchard leave the game from Montreal. They're being replaced by Ken Reardon. Related to Terry Reardon, perhaps? Kenny, you might know that. And Roger Leger. And coming out of the game for Boston, Jack Crawford and Babe Pratt are going to be replaced by Pat Egan and Murray Henderson. And the first forward lines are getting ready to come on in 5 fast action cards. Boston down 4 goals. See what happens. Here's the face-off. 7, home team. Left defenseman Kenny Reardon comes up with it. He's going to bring it up the ice. And penalty is C. 2-minute penalty on Pat Egan. Montreal with a power play. We're going to put him there. Terry Reardon's going to play right defense. Let Gallinger play right wing. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Let's see what we've got. It is a 13 defense. If 1 or more 4-rated defensive players, Murray Henderson. Then we have 5 possible shots for Montreal. Unlucky 13. All righty. First is going to be outside shot for left wing, Murph Chamberlain. Rolls a 3. Goalie check on Brimzik. 9. Brimzik keeps rolling that stupid 9 right there. So Chamberlain with his 3rd goal of the game. Power play goal. Going to need an extra die for Montreal because that is 6-1. Alrighty. Gallinger comes back in. Montreal is skating away with this one. Here we go. Face off. Third period. Okay, so X, it's been a while. So X, as a result, it's a save, and it is passed out to that player. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Southpaw. It's been a year since I played this. It really has. I just whipped it out spur of the moment. But it's like riding a bike. You just don't lose it. 2 cards only on the power play for basic. Nah, it's 3 because it's a 2-minute penalty, and each card is 40 seconds. It is 3 cards for the power play, which I do have to do that because it's a 2-minute. Of course, he did score, so it's only 1 card with the score. But if you don't score, it's 3 cards because it's a 2-minute penalty. All right, here we go. Face off. 7. That's going to be a left defenseman. Murray Henderson for Boston comes up with it. Loses puck, outside shot for opponent. Roger Leger, penetration 2. He's going to stay with the outside shot. 11. Goal 1 through 3. Rolls a 19. Thank goodness. He falls on it, so we're going to have a face-off on Boston's end of the ice. Now I need to remember how to do this. That's right. If it is offensive, they get an inside shot automatically. Okay, the rules are coming back to me. They are. All right, here we go. 10, that is the home team, right wing, and Peters is going to take his inside shot right away. 11, goalie rating on Brimzik. Here comes the 9. I swear to God, you can't make this stuff up. Peters scores. He is right wing, third line, scores a goal, and there's not really any need to worry about a second die. My goodness, they are doing this. All right, here we go. Face off. Center ice, 17. That's going to be visiting team left wing. Kenny Smith brings it up the ice. Possible breakaway happening here. Left wing, if breakaway penetration is 4. It is 3. Loses puck to opponent. Jim Peters comes up with it. Loses puck. Outside shot for Smith again. His penetration is 3. He'll take the outside shot. Rolls a 12. And it is saved by Durham. He gets it out to his left winger. Chamberlain is going to bring it up the ice. And they're going to have a forwards line change. Okay. Hope you like the horn. Really do. The first forward lines are coming back onto the ice to finish the game out. So for the Canadiens, it's Tony Blake, Toe Blake, Elmer Locke, and Rocket Richard. And for Boston, it's the Kraut Line. The Kraut Line is coming back out onto the ice. Bobby Bauer, Milt Schmidt, Woody Dumars. Face off, center ice, 17. Left wing, Dumars comes up with it. He's going to bring it up the ice, loses the puck. Outside shot for Rocket Richard. Penetration 4. He rolls to stick inside. Dumars comes up with the puck. Boston with another chance, loses it, and Richard with an outside shot again. Richard is going to slap it from the blue line this time, 6, and it is saved by Brimzik. Gets it out to Milt Schmidt, his center. Outside shot for Schmidt. Penetration 4. He's going to try to deke inside. He does so with a 4. Rolls a 7. Saved by Durham. He gets it out to Elmer Locke. Thank you for reminding me about the saves. It makes it go a lot smoother. Really appreciate that, Southpaw. Opponent defense 14, and Schmidt takes the puck away from Locke. Boston probably well out of time, down 6 goals. Passing, Jay inside shot for right wing. Bobby Bauer takes one on Durham with an 8. It is saved by Durnan, and we have a rebound situation. Come here. Defensive left defenseman, if defense rating is 3 or more, and it is. So Reardon comes up with it. Montreal, loose puck, possible breakaway. Right defenseman, so Roger Leger, breakaway shot on Brimzik with a 6. Loses the puck, sticking it inside. Murray Henderson comes up with it for Boston. Opponent defense 14. Outside shot for Henderson. It's going to take out with a penetration rating of 2. Rolls a 5. It is saved by Durnan. He gets it out to Elmer Locke as he skates across in front of him, bringing it up the right side of the rink. Outside shot. He gets it out to Toe Blake. Toe Blake is going to try to get inside. He sticks his way inside. No, loses the puck. Bobby Bauer comes up with it. 2 cards left in the game. Loses the puck. Possible breakaway. Come here, cards. You stick together way too much. Possible breakaway. Loses the puck. So right defenseman. That is going to be Roger Leger. If it's 2 or more on his breakaway, it is. So let us see. Montreal. He rolls a 9. It is saved by Brimzik. He gets it out to Milt Schmidt for the final card of the game. Passing L, and that is going to be inside shot. Any great pass. Dumart is going to take the final shot of the game, 8, and it is saved by Durham. And that is the game. Montreal 7. Canadiens beat the Bruins. 1 goal for Boston. So we're going to do our 3 stars of the game. Our 3 stars of the game are going to be right winger Rocket Richard, scored the first goal of the game back in the first period. No, he scored the first goal of the game in the second period. Sorry about that. Ken Reardon, left defenseman, first defensive pair. He scored 1 goal, the first goal of the game. And the final star, the brightest star shining in the sky, is going to be third forward line left winger Murph Chamberlain from Montreal Canadiens, scored 3 goals. Honorable mention is going to go to Milt Schmidt, center for the Kraut Line for Boston, because he did score a goal, the only goal for Boston in this game. So there, we have a hockey game, and you guys got to meet, those who haven't already, got to meet El Señor Marvin. So anytime you see me, Rob, talking about Marvin, the Zamboni guy, or someone being drunk or get off the ice, we're not talking about you for the most part. We're talking about Marvin. So there we go, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'll tell you what, hockey is hard to simulate anyway, but with these fast action cards, I think Strat-o-matic hit this one right. I really do enjoy playing this game. I haven't gotten it on the table in a long time, but I do enjoy playing Strat-o-matic hockey an awful lot. It is a fun game. Right there with the baseball game. Football takes a little too long. I still enjoy playing it. And the basketball game is just way too long. I don't play it. I'm looking for a shorter basketball game, but one that doesn't break it down into like 10 or 15 minutes. IDJ Dominic, appreciate it, man. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Robbie Wartburg, Ken Castro, our Red Sox fan. Remember, IDJ's got In the Hole Golf coming up here very shortly. Make sure to go to his channel. Noah Dempsey, fantastic. Looking forward to getting the rules for that game so we can get that started up, man. Really looking forward to it. Southpaw. Don Heston, glad you can make it into the chat, sir. Robbie, I mentioned you. IDJ. Don Cuss, glad you can make it, man. Fantastic. I'm glad you can make it into the chat. I'm glad I inspired you to roll dice on your table. I think I pretty much covered everybody. Rob, that is Strat-o-matic hockey. Once you get the hang of it, play it in under an hour. It is a fun game. It really is. Definitely worth thinking about. You know, you can always get a selector set and just get a couple of cards, you know, pick it up from somebody on the cheap perhaps. But if you get the opportunity, man, I'd really think about it. If you enjoy hockey, this is a good hockey game. It really is. Everybody else who came in the chat, guys, I really appreciate it more than you can imagine. I enjoy sharing my love with you guys, and I'm glad so much that you enjoy it as much as I do. So, hey, this is Chris. This is Strat-o-matic Delaware. And for Marvin and everybody here at Strat-o-matic Central, guys, keep on rolling.